Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I pay $30 a month in rent and live in New York City. Check it out.
Girl, she gotta do it with a purpose. And Madonna bottom every man. I heard that she a virgin. Sheesh. And I've been in the gym all week. Heavy bars, that's how I'ma drop the gems y'all need. I've been working on his body for the beach all winter. Yoga and Pilates, watch me keep my figure. Snap back like Beyonce, kill the beats like Jigga. Share the vision, but not everybody see my picture like.
So this is my neighborhood, and this is my building. Alright, so 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Let's see how much that costs in normal places in New York City. This one here is $6,000 a month in Wall Street. This one's $14,000 a month in Columbus Square. Okay, living in New York City is expensive, so the fact, and I hope you guys understand, it's $30 a month in New York City, 10 minutes from Manhattan, is insane. Alright, so here we are in the apartment. I know I should have done an apartment tour a long time ago, but I don't really, I'm not really proud of this apartment, but I'm also not proud of this apartment, and I also don't really care about doing apartment tours because, again, like I have high expectations. This isn't that impressive to me, but I've been doing a lot of videos with Brett. My friends do video with Ryan Serhan, so I was like, you know what? The fact that we're paying this price for this square footage and this location, I thought, you know what, let me make a video because these prices and this clickbait is unbeatable. Follow me. This is our dog Elton. So if it wasn't for this location, we would have never got Elton because one day I went downstairs to get food, or Christine went downstairs to go get food, and there was just a ton of little puppies in a crate, obviously, because that is what happens in public housing. And we got little Elton. Christine got him for $300. So thanks to this location, we got little Elton here. Shout out to little Elton. Because of this location, we have a ton of garbage in the back, and one of our neighbors probably let him go, and then Christine kept hearing him. I went down to get him, and now we have little Yumi, part of the family, One thing that I feel public housing in New York has taught me in general is you work with what you got. So we got a pit bull and a stray cat. So me and Christine are like digital nomads. We don't really care too much about the living room, so we don't really have one. But we do use the living room for working out. Christine works out here, I work out here. So it's just a good big open area we can come and kind of just feel spacious. The kitchen is the kitchen. It works. We have running water that we don't have to pay for. Yeah, we got everything. We had to get a new oven because our oven doesn't work. But when you have all these pros, you see what I'm saying? Great rent, great location. That doesn't even bother me. I don't really care, New oven, fine. We'll do it, So we got enough space for all the pets. And we have enough space for a treadmill. It's just spacious. The living room is spacious.
Elton's towel.
Elton's towel. We have a half bathroom here. We have our bedroom here. It's just a bedroom, nothing extravagant. Like I said, we're pretty humble. Full bathroom here. Spare bedroom that we don't use. Spare bedroom that we don't use. And then the only real room I care about, and it's the office. This is the best room in the house. Here we have everything. We have our Wi-Fi, we have the internet, we have the computer set up, we have an AC. It's just all this space. And when you compare this and this location and the price and the fact that we don't have to pay for electricity separate, everything is just handed to us. It's unbeatable. It's crazy. I feel like we won the lottery, and we basically did. I feel like when I talk to people about this kind of stuff, they really don't know that this exists or these opportunities exist, but these opportunities exist. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, huge living room, great location, 10-minute walk from the train, super affordable, free cats, free dogs.
Free roaches.
Free roaches. Come get some roaches, y'all. It's amazing. We love it. Bro, we're spoiled. This is the American dream right here. Fuck living in a house. Get yourself an apartment in public housing. Right, Elton? The most spoiled pit bull you'll ever meet right here. This is him. So this is Christine. Say hi, Christine.
Hi.
So Christine's been living with me also in this apartment since April of 2019. So if you want to talk about basically how it's been living here and how dope it is to live in really cheap place and the location and all the pros and cons.
Yeah, so the pros and cons of living in public housing. I would have to say that some cons are your neighbors are super loud and you want to get a YouTube video down and he's blasting music on a speaker. Hear a lot of music. I mean, the neighbors are just super loud. You get packages left outside and possibly can get stolen. I mean, you really can't complain. You literally with COVID, it's been harder because, you can't get things fixed in the house if you need to. But housing literally gives you everything for free. Your fridge is broken, boom, make an appointment. You get a new fridge, you get a new stove, you get your walls painted, tiles done. Like, they literally support you 100%. And the rent, what I like about it is that it's based off of how much money you make. So it's not like, they're gonna give you, it's a set pay, $2,000 a month for a 4-bedroom. It's, you make this amount of money, so we're gonna take whatever it is, 25% of your income to make it into your housing. So the pros definitely are that you live in the ghetto,
We got the biggest con.
What is it?
Roaches.
Ah!
So when it comes to living in public housing, I mean, dude, this is such a dope location. We have the supermarket across the street. Love the supermarket. We have the J and the M train, literally like 4-minute walk away. We have the L train, like a 10-15-minute walk away. And both of those trains can get you into Manhattan in literally minutes. The L train can take you straight to Union Square in literally about 10 minutes. The M and J train can get you into Soho in about 10 minutes as well. We're in the perfect location. And guys, at this point, it really does just feel like I'm bragging. You have all these people on YouTube trying to brag about all this expensive, luxury apartments. But bro, this is the best apartment for people like us, the normal people, and it's pretty dope. Now I know what you're thinking, what is public housing? Well, let's Google it. It says public housing is a form of housing tenure in which the property is usually owned by a government authority, either central or local. And that's what it is. Like, the government is assisting people that need help, people of lower income, and it's a great opportunity for us to have a location where we can afford, and also a place where we can start our lives and, use these great prices to build our dynasties, right? To build our lives and the lives of our generations to come. I will say this though, in my personal opinion, I do feel like housing could be a little more strict on how long you can stay. I've known people that have had their apartments for decades, and it's a great opportunity, but I also feel like it's something that should be shared more often. I know a lot of friends of mine that are, in the creative art space, and they're struggling to pay their rent, and it would be awesome if they had access to a location like this. So we've been living in housing for about 17 years total in my family, and I can definitely say we've definitely taken advantage of it. My brother's going to college, my sister's going to college. I didn't go to college, but I'm now self-employed. I made my own business from it. My mom used it to start her own company and have a daycare, so she's doing great. We all definitely use this opportunity to start from where we were and definitely propel us into a really dope future for our families. Hopefully we can buy a house one day. It'll be awesome. So if public housing is something that you're looking into, I'll tell you about the cons. The cons are that you're around of people of lower income. That can mean, less education and whatnot, which then leads to more crime. That's definitely always a concern. But when you really look at New York in general, and your area in general, crime is just crime. You almost develop a street smart type of mentality that really helps you avoid it in general. So I feel like I've gotten pretty good at avoiding the crime in these areas. So it's not really something I'm worried about. I've pretty much gotten used to it, which is weird to say, but I have. Another con is just, these buildings are really old, and the people, like I said, in some of these buildings don't take care of their apartments. So there's definitely a bug problem. There are a lot of roaches everywhere. Obviously, you can fix that problem in your apartment, but it does take time and patience. And so also another thing is noise. I've never really had a noise complaint ever in my history of living in public housing. So that being said, people in all the apartments kind of just make as much noise as they want, which is great for me too, because I can make as much noise as I want. But I mean, New York City is a loud place. I mean, these windows, you can hear ambulances and trucks and honks and all that. So I'm not really bothered by the noise of the apartment. I mean, they're usually playing pretty good music. And yeah, I mean, I guess I'm a pretty optimistic person, so it's hard for me to look at the downsides, but those are some of the cons. If you guys have any more questions about living in public housing, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, other than paying rent, we pay a couple fees for how many air conditioners we have, which is like about $24. The rent itself is $30. I believe we pay like a flat fee of like water, so it's nothing high. So in total, we're probably spending less than $60 a month on this entire apartment, which is just crazy. The fact that we live so close to Manhattan, we live in a really good area, supermarket. I mean, we have everything in this area. The fact that we're paying a little over or a little around $60 is insane. So yeah, guys, this is my experience of living in public housing in New York City. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys drop them down below so I can answer them. And yeah, this is my channel. I am a hungry, motivated Dominican dude living in the projects, and I'm documenting my journey to success. If you guys are excited or interested in that, then make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell notification so that we can stay up to date on all the amazing videos I'll be dropping. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I am Chimpino, aka Sandy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, by the way, Chimpino_. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys soon on Monday at noon. Peace.